Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Money in the Morning. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. So good to see everybody. Today is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful stock market crash. I'm not making fun of. I'm not laughing. It's kind of wild out here right now. Everything's dropping, dropping, dropping. It's been dropping consistently for the past few days, actually, and there's no true end in sight. Like nobody knows exactly why the market's crashing. But what I'm going to do is it's basically start off by giving you three reasons the stock market is hurting and how to make money from it. Okay, so don't worry, have no fear. Boyce is here. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what's going on and break down exactly what's happening and really the fact that this is perfectly normal actually, and I need you to really accept that right now. I need you to accept this because there's so many people that just sort of think that the stock market is a one-way street. They think that making money consistently is just something that's just going to happen all the time. There will be no pattern interrupts to making money, and that's one of the reasons why I get a little worried when the market does as well as it did earlier this year, because sometimes we don't know that the wake up call is right around the corner. And so ultimately, this is one of those things where we knew it was going to happen. And the thing is, here's the thing, right? A lot of us, those who kind of learn about this, they then learn like buy the dip, stuff like that, and they say, oh yeah, I'll just buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Well, you kind of get tested in that theory. It's almost like it reminds me of like getting married. Like there are people who are like, "Oh, if I find the right person, I'm gonna love them forever, and they just got to treat me well, and then I'll be a great wife or great husband." And then they meet the right person, and then you kind of get tested, right? Maybe you get in a relationship where you're bored, or maybe they're really nice to you, and then you learn in the hard way that um that you don't like nice people, right? You actually need somebody to be mean to you to get you to focus. And so you have to do some self-reflection. So it's easy to say I buy the dip, but what is interesting about buying the dip is that sometimes you don't know how deep the dip is going to go, right? Sometimes you don't know how much you're going to get battle tested. Sometimes you don't know how far how much you have to remain committed to buying the dip. And that's the issue that sort of pops up sometimes is like people say, "Oh, I'll just buy the dip and I'll make money next Tuesday." And say, "No, you might not make money till next year." Right? You may not make money for another 3 years, right? And that's the real test, right? This is people like me, I don't enjoy this, right? I do not enjoy watching anybody lose money at all. That's not fun for me. I mean, my assets were affected too. But this is kind of interesting for people like me because this is where you separate real investors from people that just, really enjoy making money but don't understand the sacrifice that's required. That don't really commit themselves to having the mindset of a wealth builder. The mindset of a wealth builder means, if you bout it. If this is your life you chose, then this is the life you chose, and that means you're choosing it for richer for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do you part. So effectively, these are the times where things change. I would not call these times unconditionally dark. Every single market, every single situation is a bull market somewhere. There's always a bull market somewhere. The market does not behave in a uniform fashion. So what's happened right now is you have partly a sector rotation. A sector rotation is where everything's hip and cool over here, and then suddenly they rotate and everything's suddenly hip and cool over there. Every stock didn't get killed. Every stock didn't get buried. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all a simple question for those of you that have been hanging out with us, because we talk about wealth and investing every single day. We do financial fitness every day, just like you go to the gym every day if you want to get in shape. Well, we go to the financial gym every day because I want your money to be in shape. So, those of you that have been coming in on a regular basis, I want to ask you a question. Give me a yes or no in the chat. How many of you have heard me repeatedly warn you over and over and over and over again that winter was coming?